your alphabet goes 7, 9, 3. 3, 7, and 9, followed by 3, 2, 2. Your alphabet goes 7, 9, 3. 3, 7, and 9, Lord of the Rings code, followed by 3, 2, 2 code. Alright, the reason I'm very interested with the letter Q is because it's part of our alphabet. I'm trying to derive our alphabet, you know, using creation and numbers and dots and lines. Because I think it's important, okay? So, we have a little song about, you know, the alphabet. It goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G. When you add them all up, it equals 28. Now, 28 is interesting, okay? Because it, in my world, derives the n plus 2, if n is 26. Now, n is actually the 14th letter of the alphabet, but I keep calling n 26. 14 plus 26 is 40, and there's 2 of them. 42 is the answer to everything, but never know mine. So, I break up the numbers into these groups. There's 3 groups. 9 is the balance, or the unison between a 0 and a 1. You have a 0 and 1, the building blocks of your 9. And then you have 7 numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So 28, that's interesting, right? Because 28 is right there. Okay? It's at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's interesting. So the next one would be HIJKLMNOP. Again, adding them all up, you get 108. Now isn't that interesting that we have a 28 followed by a 108, like a 28, and then, like, looking at it this way, a 2, and looking at it this way, a 108. Which is like a 2 because a 0 is equal to a 1, and 2 of those is a 2. But I find that very interesting. Yeah, QRS is very important. QRS. TUV. What do you see here? 3 makes 4, makes 5, makes 6, makes 7. 1 of 1 of 4 of 5 of 6 of 0, or 3 of 4 of 5 of 6. QRS. What is a Q? A Q, a capital Q. Okay, capital Q is this, guy. Okay? It's a big circle connected to a dot and a line. Okay? Where when you look downwards at this depiction, you're going to see this as a skinny little sliver of nothing, and this one as a big circle. When you look at it from another perspective this way, it looks like a Q. It looks like a big wheel connected to an axle where there'd be 1 magnet on the small end and 42 magnets on the outer edge and 48 magnets on the inner edge. 42 plus 8 is 50 magnets. That's what Q symbolizes. The number 17, the Q, one of the first things that shows up in the table of creation. The Q, which is, I did that video all sloppy and everything, but whatever, about the goalposts and the C on the 1x6, but whatever. Okay, what else does it create, guy? Look, there's a number that I haven't found yet. 6436, where is that? 6435, but when you combine them in plus 1, you get 6436 from a certain point of view. 6436, I've been looking for that one. So, anyway, it just doesn't have to mean this, it just is symbolic. TUV, look at that, the power of 3, 6, and 9 maybe. The cross, U, and V. You're on the cross, and you need to make the V. Okay? T, the cross, you need to make the V. TUV. 63. Anyways. Moving on. W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, 47, which is obviously backwards 74, and 51 backwards would be 15. You can count the 15 plus a 0 in your hand, hex, base 0 systems, anyways, all that stuff. Symbolic numbers, I'd say. So your total is 351, okay? The numbers are 28, 108, 54, 63, 47, and 51. When I take 351 and I subtract 174 magnets needed in heaven, I get 191. Okay? Interesting. Looks like a 911 when 3 makes 4 makes 5. You know, And 3 makes 4, makes 5, but you need to make the V, which I have not depicted here. I guess it looks like that. But anyway, 191. Alright, let's keep whittling away. 191 minus 150. Why 150, you ask? Well, I wanted to account for the X, Y, and Z depiction of a wheel, like the amount of constructs I own from my own model. I have one depicted wheel on the X plane, the Y plane, and on the top there is the Z plane. Okay, I have one of each. It's a representation of 42 exterior magnets, 8 interior magnets. It's a representation of 42 exterior magnets, like there are 4 petals on this poppy, and each petal of the redness is divided into duality, a left and a right. 4 dualities, 42, and in the middle, that black dot has 8 petals. Okay? It's a representation, look, it even has a pin on it, going to heaven, the magnet at the end. Okay? So I decided to depict 3 of those for the XYZ axis. So 191 minus 150 is 41. Put it all together, put a circle around it, it's 42. It's the octahedron of heaven. It is the octahedral light source of heaven, which creates the light for everything in our universe, has to be accounted for. So if you count for heaven, the XYZ depictions of the magnets on the free energy wheels, as well as 174 magnets in heaven to power 14 axles of a free energy cell, which collects energy from the Schumann resonance of the Earth. That's the total of the letters of your alphabet. Okay? In a little song that goes in the way the little song goes, okay? For a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 little stanzas in the alphabet song, I would say. And those are the numbers. That's the totals. When you relate it to free energy, or cellular math, or creation code, or, you know, ancient Freemason stuff, like, come on. Breakfast in America, Supertramp. Okay? Breakfast in America? I heard on the radio it was synchronistic, but anyway. Alright. It's like Armageddon code here. QRSTUV. Yeah. Where is it? I'm crazy. Right here. Yeah, guy. Exactly. Hey, your alphabet goes 7, 9, 3. 3, 7, and 9. Followed by 3, 2, 2. Your alphabet goes 7, 9, 3. 3, 7, and 9 Lord of the Rings code, followed by 3, 2, 2 code. Alphabet goes 7 letters, and then 9 letters, and then 3 letters. Yeah. And then that.
I so stole this from a Zappa tune. Completely. There's a little part of Zappa where he's making fun of the